Hello students, today we are going to talk about 5S and the concept of 5S. This is basically developed by Japanese people. When we talk about 5S, 5S can change your life or even of your organization. Most of the people think 5S is just about being clean and organized, but it's not so. So we will see today what is exactly means 5S. When we talk about 5S, the first S is Siri. These are the Japanese name. The translation of it in English is SWOT. It's a housekeeping. Then sit on, which is nothing but a set in order. The workplace organization we are talking about. Cisco is nothing but shine, a cleanup. Sekesku is the standardize, and Shitsuki is the sustain or to discipline. So how it works that we are going to see. As we know that universe, within a universe everything is changing from order to disorder, maybe clean to dirty or new to old. It's a uh, universal thing which is experienced by everyone. So when we talk about 5S, what are the benefits by using 5S? It reduces waste hidden in the plant, improve quality and safety, also reduce lead time and cost, and increase the profit, which leads you to the inefficiency, uh, to more efficient. You can be more scheduled or you can be more organized. Now first is sort. Sort is nothing but ensuring each atom in the workplace is it in the proper place or identify as unnecessary and remove. Because when we start implementing a 5S, the first stage in the sort, first of all you are going to observe the environment and you try to identify the things which are necessary or which we need to remove, and accordingly we will select the atoms. And to get rid of unnecessary stuff, it may be bare essentials for the job. A red tag system can task be simplified or do well label atom and dispose of waste frequently or on a regular basis. This is the first stage in which we try to sort each and everything and remove the scrap atom, or it may not be scrap but it may required in the future. So what we are going to do, we are going to keep it in a separate panel. Then set in order. Now the time spent looking for things, the putting way, that is the best way to set in order. Arrange material and equipment so that they are easy to find and use. You can observe or take an example of when you go to any puncture wala, he took a lot of time to find out his spanner and rest of the machines he required, because it is not at all organized. So if he sets everything in order, then it will be more easier for him to get it done his work in less time. So it will lead to save the time. So what you can do for that: prepared and label storage area, use paint, outlines, color code, consider ergonomics of reaching atoms as per the preference. You can arrange those atoms. Then which are the atoms you are using frequently, you can keep those atoms nearer to you. That you need to order and put it in a order. Okay, then shine. First of all, when we talk about shine, it is not about that much cleanliness, it is about repair, clean and shine work area. Because it is the idea behind shine is to improve the safety, because maintenance problems such as oil leak can identify before they cause the problem. Schedule for cleaning, wiping, sweeping or cleaning inspection checklist should be maintained. Workplace always ready to work, so everyone can get attracted, or basically the customer can get attracted for that particular place, or it will create a pleasant environment to work. That's why shine is also. Now the fourth stage in 5S is to standardize. Now what is meant by standardization? You need to create or to generate a practice in which we should be in a position to standardize each and every activity which we are going to carry out during the course of your action. Formalize procedures and practices to create consistency and ensure all steps are performed correctly. Prevention setups for cutter. Otherwise, improvement from first three lost we need to do. Everyone knows what they are responsible for doing, when, and how they are going to sort out each and everything. So, set procedure should be there, or the standard procedure should be there that we need to follow in step number 4. In 5S, the last S is to sustain. Whatever we are doing in first 4S, we need to sustain those things that we can do through maybe training, communication, or continuously making them aware about all those things within the organization. At the same time, allocate time for maintaining, because it needs time. You need to give some attention to do all these things on a regular basis, because it's a continuous activity. You cannot say that it's a one time activity. Then and only then it is possible for us to sustain. Management support for maintaining all these things are very important. To motivate people, you need to train them, reward them. Then the 5S can be more successful in the organization. You need to understand that when we are talking about 5S, 5S is basically a success tool for any organization. It's not only to get organized, it is basically to make your system more sustainable and more productive, because ultimately what is going to happen after that we need to understand. First of all, if you are not using 5S, what will happen? Waste of time. You will start saving time. Waste of space. You can conserve the space. You will waste your money. You will start saving your money. You will compromise with the quality, but with 5S you will improve the quality. You are compromising with equipment. Now you preserve the equipments. You are compromising with safety, but now with 5S you can promote the safety, and you come across the hide problems. Now, first of all, requirement for success is basically you have to be very disciplined and practice this on a daily basis and make it a habit. Then and only then 5S can be a successful tool which you can use for yourself or for organization. Now, what is 5S? We just recap the things. First is sort, second stabilize, third shine, standardize, and sustain. Now, lastly, we will look for one example of 5S. You can observe these two pictures. In the first picture, nothing is organized, but it is very difficult to find out any component. But at the same time, if you are doing color coding, you are doing labeling and putting each and everything in a compartment separately. So this is nothing but the complete implementation of 5S. From that, you can easily find out any item, maintain the safety, you can save your time, and your productivity will improve. The last topic is the implementation. The implementation of 5S is gradually, okay. If you are going to do it fast, it's not unsustainable. During a slow time, when you have free time in organization or slow time, that time you can go for 5S. Importance of training and management commitment is very important for 5 years. Before you start 5 years, you should give training. Before and after photos you need to take, so you will come to know that what is happening exactly. Change of mentality, that is also important. Not a campaigning and slogans, old way no longer okay, because we have already learned this in 14 Deming points, okay, and MBWA and patrols. All these are very important to implement the 5S. Thank you very much.